Good morning, my friends. I'm making this video as I'm just finding it very difficult to sleep. Let me see, it's 10 past 4 a.m. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. My mind just plagued by thoughts. And so I decided to make a video. But this video isn't to relate to other targeted individuals or victims of such a heinous crime as this. This video is for the perpetrators, the instigators, the pot stirrers. You know who you are. You know. Now, I just need to say something. For a very long time, while facing these evil people, I wasn't allowed to have internet access. I was denied internet access. Every single time I try and open a web page, there'd be an error, 404, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember exact numbers. My phone, same thing. Also, I make these videos and leave them on YouTube as like a track record, because I've made videos before and I've got pictures of these people doing what they're doing to me. I've caught them out in the act. I've even had a voice recording of a phone call which I received from one of their stupid puppets who threatened to shoot me and threatened to stick the pistol up my rear end. Now, it was all caught on recording, but because I'm such a dumb person, I trust people, even though my own motto is don't trust anyone. But there's still goodness within me that likes to think that not everyone that I come across and interact with is involved in this charade. Now, at the time of this phone call, I was speaking to my roommates about it, and one of my roommates was present. And they heard everything. When the police came down, they took my statement, they took the witness's ID details, and a couple of weeks later when I chased it up, they reckon that they never got any witness details, which was really funny. And the recording on my phone was deleted. I didn't delete it. I wouldn't do something like that. You know, it's such a crucial piece of evidence. They delete it. They remotely hack your phone and delete it. And I had break-ins in my room when I was at a shared accommodation. And yeah, they delete movies off your computer, off your laptop, I should say. They've come and deleted pictures off my laptop. They've stolen legal documents. I mean, it's really like a big espionage sort of thing, you know. At first I was like, why would they go through so much effort for someone like me? I've got no money, I've got no friends, I've got no family, I'm not a bikie, I'm not a gangster, I don't deal drugs, I'm not a terrorist. I'm absolutely a lone wolf out here. A complete lone wolf. I've got no pack. And it's amazing that they've gone through such lengths to cover up their tracks. It's like watching a bloody 007 movie or a James Bond movie. It's tripped out. You know, they just keep going. They're just really relentless, these people, aren't you? And the things that you guys have done, like that tap that went missing, you guys know what I'm talking about. Why'd you just take that tap You didn't trip me out. I just needed to wash my hands. And when I rocked up to the same bloody point of the building where I wash my hands every bloody morning when I was living homeless, they removed the tap. What the hell? Who the hell removes a bloody tap so someone can't wash their hands? I died laughing. You went through all that effort to remove the bloody tap so I can't wash my hands just to throw me off. It was like a bloody hour job, half an hour job just for a split second. You guys are jumping through hoops to get me. Why? What have I done to yous? What have I done to yous personally? Everyone I gotta buy something off, if it's off Gumtree or if it's in a store, you phone them up prior to me going in because you know what I look up on my phone. And you ring them up. I've had people talk to me and tell me. An Asian lady in Ashfield, you idiots. She told me, she goes, "You're a very nice guy, you're respectful." I go, "How do you know?" And she goes, "Because a woman knows a man by the way he looks at her." Now I still don't understand that. Because a man only has one look. I didn't understand what she said, but she told me that she got a phone call. And she was very afraid to speak more. She was like holding her tongue. She wasn't, but she was such a nice lady. Another lady, an Australian lady, offered to drive me to bloody Queensland border. She said there's nothing you can do to stop what's happening to you. She goes, "But I know you're a good person and I can't have been involved and not help you out." She felt guilty. A police officer gave me the heads up as well. See, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not that bright. I'm quite dull. I just read a lot and I can store information. Doesn't make me a smart person. But with their hindsight, the hindsight that I received from these people, I should say, it really gave me a big heads up. And all these gooses that are around me now, that think that I can't see through their bloody pseudo masks that they wear. And that they think that I can't see that they're following orders. See, it's either you get people that are too smart to come after me, and it just gives off a big scent, or you get people that are so stupid to come after me. I mean, regardless who you send after me, I just want to give you one understanding that you got to understand. And I've always had this understanding ever since I was a little kid. If something isn't real, it isn't real. It doesn't matter how good a person acts, it's still fake. It's still fake. I can still pick off that it's fake. And for my own sanity sometimes, I just turn it off, turn off my brain, and I go along with it. I really don't understand what exactly I've done for these people to turn on me the way they have. You know I have an understanding that they're going to come after my best friend, my dog, next. And I've mentioned this many times before, and it hasn't happened yet. Now, I believe it hasn't happened because I haven't allowed them the opportunity. As long as my dog is with me, they can't get to her. They can poison her water bowl, but they can't actually get to her and take her away. Now, it's going to be a matter of time before I have to get pulled away and go somewhere where I can't take a dog. We're living in Australia. You can't take dogs anywhere in Australia. You wouldn't think so, would you? You'd think with all our land and undeveloped land, we can take our dog everywhere. But in a country like England, United Kingdom, they can take dogs everywhere. They can take dogs to restaurants, on buses, on trains, everywhere. Now that's an advanced country. Now if I have to go away somewhere, I won't be able to take my dog with me. That's when they'll strike, that's when they'll take her. But know this, I will not act up. Because I know I've only got one bullet, so to speak. One shot. I'm not going to let that off. I'm going to save it. Because what you guys have done to me deserves retaliation in some way. And I'm going to go for the most key figure. So when I knock him down, you all fall down like dominoes after him. It exposes everyone. And then I've got a few to pick from. There's not a threat. Because what you guys have done to me, and what you've probably done to other people, is so wrong, and you just can't get away with it. It needs to be brought to justice, it needs to be brought to light. It's not like playground bullying. This is like bullying on Durabolin and Sus 250. It's like human growth hormones. It's just huge, man. For 2 months straight when I was homeless, 24 hours a day, they were hitting me with harassment, stalking, intimidation. I mean, it came from every angle. It came from every angle. Because we live in such a technologically enriched society, it gives them more power, gives them more tools to play with. And people, I didn't realize people are so stupid that actually believe something that someone said to them at face value with no evidence and join in. It proves that mainstream society, that people in mainstream society are nothing but sheeple that follow the leader. You're all sheep. If you join in and do this to innocent people that you don't know, not just myself, other targeted individuals go through exactly the same thing. They feel like the entire world's turning on them, and they feel like everyone's involved, but it's not the case. Not everyone is involved. You'll end up learning who they can pull in and who they can't pull in. People that are comfortable with their life, people that have everything in their life and don't want any problems, will not get involved. There's nothing that these people can do to lure these people in. It's only people that are washed up, chasing money, chasing drugs, or have a drug habit, people that are going through crap in life, that are trying to sort of get some recognition in some way, get a pat on the back, These types of people. And you'd think that because these people have been through hardship, that they wouldn't put a person through hardship. But nah, it doesn't work that way with these. Now, I know a few of the people that are behind this. Their names, where they work, their past. That's not a threat. I'm not threatening you. I'm not saying I'm going to come down to your work and do something. I'm not like that. Diplomacy. I promise I won't make any more videos if I'm left alone. But if I'm not left alone, my next video will expose everyone. Names, places, dates, everything. Everything. And you can't take that off the internet because it's not explicit content. It's not something that's advocating terrorism or anything like that. You won't be able to take it off the internet. And if something happens to me, it will all link up. My WordPress, my YouTube, my Twitter, everything will link up. And try hushing that up. I'm not that bloke that done that Martin Place siege. Alright? I'm born and raised in Australia. And educated here. So be careful. Just leave me alone in peace. That's all I'm asking for is peace. See you later.